My garbage person of this week, the first of 2025, is, I guess, Don Jr., but kind of his father too, kind of the MAGA movement, because they're doing this whole thing where they have to distract their base about what they're gonna actually do when they get in office. So they wanna hand over trillions of dollars to the wealthy, and they know that poor conservatives don't wanna see that. So they're talking about the Panama Canal, and they're talking about Canada being a state, and they're especially talking about invading and conquering Greenland or whatever. And so in advance of that, Don Sr. dispatched Don Jr. to Greenland, where they did this stupid photo op, supposedly showing that people in Greenland want to be conquered by the American Empire or something, which is super weird. But it's also fake, because what they appear to have done is they found desperate, unhoused people that they then gave a crappy lunch to in exchange for putting on a red hat and posing for a photo, pretending to be in favor of MAGA. And so you can see it being spread around by people like Sarah Rose, who pays Elon Musk so that she can be on Twitter. And they're all super happy about it. And they've even got a little video. Take a look at this.
What happened to me to call my son, and he's a real hunter, fisherman, and all the things that you love. And I thought it'd be great to go up there with his two very talented friends and the other group, a lot of other people. So I just want to say that it's a very special place. It needs security for itself, but it also needs security very much for the world. The location really, you see the people and the ships sailing around, and they're not the right ships.
Yeah, so look, the entire thing is super weird, even if you forget the fact that that restaurant is filled up with desperate people who just want some help. And to get it, they had to pretend to like Donald Trump or whatever. They had to pretend to be okay with their country being conquered. So that's super weird. The hangers on to Don Jr., who like apparently were told, we want you to show your teeth and never stop smiling. That was very weird. And Don Jr., who like, you can see in that photo or whatever, he's either actually happy that he's being dispatched to do this pointless stunt, or he's pretending to be happy about it, that this is how his father uses him. This entire thing is just such garbage. Brett, sorry, I see what did you
I was saying graphic 6, wake up guys.
No, they're fine. Don't worry about it. We already saw it. But anyway, yeah, so they went there. They say that Greenland residents love America and Trump. I'm sure many of them like America, whatever. I don't think that they want to be subsumed into some sort of American empire or whatever. And apparently what actually happened was a bunch of Greenlanders were flipping Don Jr. off. Now, to be fair, okay, we don't know that they were doing that because of the conquering Greenland thing. It could just be that they saw Don Jr. and his face is the sort of one that you want to spontaneously flip off. So we don't know that this is political. But anyway, apparently Charlie Kirk, who went with Don Jr., also didn't get, I guess, the greatest reception. Take a look.
Okay, we're here in Greenland with Don Jr.
Everyone wants to be on TikTok.
What do you guys think of America?
Great.
Love America and you love Trump?
Yes, of course.
The youth of Greenland, Don.
We're hearing a lot of it, guys. We're hearing a lot of it.
And you guys all watch TikTok, right?
Of course. I'll follow you.
Oh, thank you. Live from Greenland.
Yeah, they're totally into the whole thing. So anyway, look,
no one believes the guy who's like, yeah, I follow you, and he's literally like doing this. There's no way he follows.
I don't know. Maybe they were given hats. Maybe they were given meals. I don't know.
You know how little there is to do in Greenland? Like that's why they're there, buddy.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's lovely and also should stay independent. By the way, the fact that they did this stunt reminded me and other people on our team of, remember when Don Jr. or Donald Trump launched his presidential campaign and he eventually generated a cult or whatever, which we're continuing to be plagued by. But initially they had to hire people. They had to pay actors to pretend to be excited about his campaign. They also did this Unions for Trump thing where they got a bunch of people that weren't union members to hold up the signs to pretend that he had union support. And so all of this is artifice. They don't actually have this support. And Don Jr. and Charlie Kirk know what they're doing. They know that they're hoodwinking poor conservatives into supporting the machine elite capture of the Republican Party, thanks to people like Donald Trump and Elon Musk, who are gonna push through policies that screw over regular conservatives while benefiting the richest people in the country. And how do you get people to just sit there and take it? Well, you distract them. You give them this idea of the renewal of our empire, and we're gonna take over territory, we're gonna screw them over and screw Mexico and Panama and all that stuff, so that they don't see the fact that they're being robbed, that their wealth is gonna be transferred to the richest people in the country. What do you think, Brett?
I mean, it's amazing. His entire growth is summarized in a lot of people are saying. No one was saying that. He just grabbed people for Trump and we're like, say now you say that you're gonna confirm the BS I made up visually, even though you yourself are BS, and then that works in America. That's the sad part about it. It's very depressing, but like, there's no doubt in my mind that no one really, like, these guys from America are coming. The smiles on those kids' faces, the way they're responding is like, oh, Donald Trump Jr. just doesn't know they're making fun of him. Like Charlie Kirk doesn't know that they're making fun of him. And like the suspicions for me were raised when I would see like the guys in the photo outside are the same as the guys inside the restaurant. It's not enough people to overflow. And why would it be? Like, remember what happened in the photograph for the inauguration of Obama versus Donald Trump. It started there as well. He's just pretending that a lot of people like him. And this is so hilarious to me because a lot of Donald Trump people tell me, you're a sheep, you gotta think for yourself. But meanwhile, they're not believing their eyes because Trump is the one who fleeces them and then pulls their own wool over it.
Which I assume they produce a lot of. I don't know for sure. I'm not rich. I haven't been handed tons of money by virtue of birth like Don Jr. or by billionaires to con poor people like Charlie Kirk. So I can't just take a trip to Greenland, unfortunately. I'd like to.
You could, dude. Those airlines get cheap, dude.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Remember WOW?
Okay, well,
remember WOW Airlines?
Brett,
it went belly up and became Mom Airlines.
What?
Remember WOW Airlines?
No, I don't. Shut up.
It went belly up, so it's Mom Airlines.
60,000 of you voted for the community garbage person of the week this week. And I lost my, how do you bring back the window? I've destroyed stuff. So anyway, we're good. We're gonna get to the poll in one sec. So anyway, every week we poll our community to produce a community garbage person of the week. This week, 60,000 of you voted. And here are your top 4. Coming in at number 4 with 2% of the vote is Hulk Hogan for getting booed off stage in LA. I was personally hoping that one would be a lot higher. Unfortunately not. Coming in at number 3 with 5% of the vote, you have Steve Bannon for reminiscing about January 6th and how they nearly got it done. Your runner-up with 32% of the vote is Donald Trump for trying to suspend his hush money sentencing, but no, you guys voted heavily, 61% for Mark Zuckerberg for eliminating fact-checking over on Meta platforms. I will remind everyone, they did a lot of other really bad stuff at Meta this week. They're now allowing a whole bunch of hate speech and attacks and conspiracy theories and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of bad stuff to go around, but thank you to everybody who voted. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?